Top of the first here at Jefferson High School in a rematch of last year's Morris County semifinals, and Chatham takes the 1-0 lead to watch Morgan Pellegrin rip the RBI double to right to chase home Cameron Davies, who walked, and the Cougars draw first blood. Bottom of the first, and with one out, it's Carly Worcester legging out the infield single, and Jefferson has runners on the corners as Claire Bone takes third for the Falcons. Isabel Seiss loads the bases after getting hit by a pitch, setting up Chelsea Batondo, who delivers the two-run bases-loaded single to right, taking second on the throw as Bone and Worcester score, and it's 2-1 Jefferson. The Falcons make it 3-1 here on this Kaylin Kerr RBI sac fly to center as Isabel Seiss scores, but the inning ends when Chelsea Batondo is caught in a rundown, and it remains 3-1 Jefferson. We go to the bottom of the second, and it's Nicole Vasallo with the leadoff single for the Falcons. Then it's Chatham pitcher Melissa Landry with the strikeout for the second out of the inning, and the Cougars would get out of the inning without allowing a run, and it remains 3-1 Jefferson. After Chatham goes down in the top of the third, it's Carly Worcester of Jefferson with her second hit with this single to left for the Falcons. Worcester would advance to third after a stolen base and a fielder's choice, and Chelsea Bitondo comes through with the slap RBI ground out, and it's 4-1 Jefferson through 3 innings of play. We go to the top of the fourth, and Chatham gets a runner on as Anna Legner rips the leadoff single for the Cougars. Courtesy runner Lauren Sullivan would reach third after 2 groundouts, and with 2 outs, it's Hallie Pellegrin clubbing the run-scoring double to left as Chatham trails 4-2 as Sullivan scores. We go to the bottom of the fourth, and it's Nicole Vasallo of Jefferson with the single to right, and she takes second on the error, and the Falcons have a runner in scoring position. But Chatham gets out of the inning while shortstop Cameron Davies show off her gun as she gets the runner at first to keep it a 4-2 game. We move to the bottom of the fifth, and with 2 walks and a wild pitch, puts runners on second and third. It's Chelsea Bitondo again coming through with a 2-run shot to left as Carly Worcester and Isabel Seiss score, and Jefferson now has a 4-run lead, 6-2. Top of the seventh, and Jefferson reliever Morgan Carr induces the game-ending grounder to Allie Hine at shortstop as Jefferson gets his revenge with the 6-2 opening day victory.
We know that Chatham's a really good program. We faced them last year in the semifinals, so we were really motivated for this game, especially first day. We were ready to go, and it was about executing with runners on base and all about the defense, of course.
It felt really good because we were in the gym for the weather, and it feels good to be out here and getting back on the field and getting our revenge from last year on the semifinals of the Morris County tournament.
It was a really great win for us, especially since we were so close to beating them in the semifinals and then we lost, so it was just great as our first game to come back and beat them this time.
I think you're looking at 2 teams that should definitely get some, early attention in Morris County.
This win was a bit of redemption for the Falcons after losing to Chatham in the semifinals of the Morris County tournament last year.
It felt so good because last year we were almost there, and to be able to come back and get play our first game against them and get our first win against them, it's something more than just a regular game.
It was a tough loss, but it feels better to win today and get back at it.
It was really nice. I really made sure that I was focusing on my pitches today, hitting my spots. I was really trying to make sure I was hitting them so that I wasn't leaving them over the plate and letting them get hard hits, and I had great fielders behind me, so it was an overall good time.
It's nice to finish it off, and I think we did something a little different this year too. I think that part of the year I made some mistakes that probably cost us games. When you have 2 great pitchers and you want them to work out of trouble and work through things, and you want to show faith in them, but then you're silly to not use them both when you have them both. And we decided after that game last year we weren't going to let that happen again, and I think today was a good show of that. I think Alex, she did a great job starting. I think she started to struggle a little bit finding her spots, and now you can go to Morgan and they're not going to see her more than once, and that's a huge advantage to have someone like that coming off the bench. And I think they complement and make each other better, and that's going to help us a lot.
Chelsea Batondo had a big game with 2 hits and 5 RBIs.
It was a really good day for me because it's better than hitting in the gym every single day, and we finally get to come out on the field and see how we're hitting and everything.
Yeah, it's funny. We had all these great plans of what our lineup was going to be when we came in, and we got a couple scrimmages in, and we realized that we had to change a few things. And one of the things we had done is we had moved Allie Hine up to leadoff spot because we want to get her as many at bats as we possibly can, and you saw what she was like on the bases. You know, she's a demon on the bases, and but we needed someone that was going to drive in runs, or people are just going to pitch around Izzy. And you know, Chelsea really established herself as one of the best hitters, I think, in North Jersey last year, and putting her in that 5 spot, it makes teams pitch to Chelsea, to pitch to Izzy, and if they don't, then Chelsea's waiting there. And and then behind her we got a freshman, and she's a freshman, but she's got a lot of pop in her bat, and she almost put one out today. So I think that the balance in our lineup is really key, and it's going to allow us a little bit of flexibility when it comes to with our pitching. If they struggle a little bit, we know we're going to score runs.
Falcons coach Nick DeGennaro is in his 6th season at Jefferson and has brought back the winning ways from the Ed Levens era.
Listen, I would love to even just be mentioned in the same breath as Ed Levens. The guy is a legend. He's got, I think, 641 wins. I can't even tell you how many I have, but I know it's not even close to that. Probably not even within 500 wins of him. So it's just an honor to even be coaching on the same field. But I think that this town and this community has a strong commitment to baseball and softball. And that's why there's a lot of talented kids that come into this program, and the kids that come here to Jefferson Township High School, a lot of talented, well-coached kids coming up. And it makes my job a lot easier and a lot of fun, because I know I'm going to get really talented kids that know how to play the game.
With a lot of talent on this team, Jefferson has some big goals this season.
We have a lot of goals this year. Win the league, win counties, we want to win everything, and I think that we can do it. We're really good. We got to clean up some stuff, but we're going to have a really good season.
Our goals this year would probably be to get further in the states than last year and get to the finals in the Morris County tournament.